some analysis on this now with Htwe Htwe Thein. She's an associate professor at Curtin University in Perth, Australia. Thank you so much for joining us on this news hour. Myanmar, since 2021, has had this ongoing civil war. There's always been this resistance, but now we've even seen smaller ethnic groups join larger rallies and a clampdown then from the junta. But what does this resistance look like in 2023, and do they have any support from international communities?
Well, the resistant groups are, under supported by the international community. So these resistance groups have been supported by Myanmar diaspora who live outside of Myanmar, mainly, and the opposition. International government supporting not there yet, so not happening. But what is certain is that these resistance groups are determined no matter what to continue on, even with homemade guns. They are determined to go on until the victory is achieved.
So you speak about their determination, but also not a lot of support internationally, which is quite something considering that last year it was estimated that at least 20,000 people, both fighters and civilians, were actually killed in Myanmar. That's the second highest death toll from a war zone after Ukraine, and yet it hasn't received the same sort of international attention or support. Why is this?
Well, Myanmar is largely forgotten. The world has a lot of crises, so the attention has gone to perhaps other more important parts of the world. Myanmar has been always underknown, tucked away, although it's strategically very important location between China and India, has never been a big economy. So if you think money speaks, has never been a big trader, not a big economic player in the world. So very sadly, the attention has gone elsewhere. Myanmar hasn't been treated with the same or even half the attention as another crisis in Ukraine. We are very sympathetic with what Ukrainians are going through, but we look and feel discriminated that we're not getting even half the support that the world is giving to the Ukrainians, and they both are very sad human rights crises, and one gets attention and the other is largely forgotten.
Well, money speaks, and it's the people of Myanmar who are having to listen, because surely after 2 years and COVID-19, the economy has been severely impacted. How has the economy there changed, and how is it affecting ordinary people in Myanmar?
Well, everybody has been affected. The extreme economic hardship is going on. Poor people, no job. The inflation it's very high. The currency has lost nearly, even more than half of its pre-coup value. But rich people are also very worried about, the security, insecurity with their, money that they have on hand, perhaps, and also can't access the banks easily. You either have to pay a huge amount of, the commissions, queue to queue, and also you can't take money out as much as you want to. There are restrictions, there are fees and charges. Some business person said you put money in the state-owned banks and you automatically lose 30% of its value. So the hardship is there, but what's really bad is that they don't feel any bright future, any light at the end of the tunnel. So it's been very disappointing time with no hope, no light in near future.
No hope, no light. A very dark time for Myanmar indeed. Htwe Htwe Thein speaking to us there from Perth. Thank you so much for your analysis and your time.
Thank you for having me.